going, guys? Sub here, and welcome back to another episode of Skyfactory, the one and only series where I get fly in a jetpack. I love this thing. So, I've been doing some work in between episodes, and it's actually quite a bit of work, so yeah, we're gonna cover this pretty fast. So, netherrack sapling, it basically just makes netherrack. I saw we can make it, figured we should. It was just diamond and gold resin and a redstone sapling, nothing too important there. Over here we have our endstone farm for the coarse flowers and ender pearls. This thing is incredibly slow, but I did figure out you can actually bone meal these bonsai pots to make the plants grow faster. So I used about 5 stacks of bone meal and got 1 ender pearl. There were 2 in there before. It's honestly a miracle that I was able to get enough ender pearls to make all these retrievers, but yeah. Now, if you hear that humming, that is because I've upgraded our system. So down here, what we have now is we have energized smelters. Basically, these are auto smelters. They're just taking all the amber and turning it into the actual ore. Like, we get the bars from it. So if we look in our osmium chest, we now have all this osmium. We have all this copper, nickel, silver, lead, all of it. Not too much iron, but we can solve that eventually. Now, over here is where I've been doing the most work. I put our own energized smelter over here just to smelt up some excess amber because there was so much amber. We had stacked on stacks of amber, and the system was not going to catch up. Then, of course, we have our system to fuel our jetpack, and what this thing is over here, it's a pump. It's basically, it uses power, and it just takes water and puts into the thing. So we'll constantly make hydrogen. We can easily refill our jetpack without having to dump too much water. Then, of course, we have this thing. These are lava generators. They're making power for us, and they're pretty easy to make as well, basically the same as this stuff. And then they're getting lava from this system, which is probably... this thing, when it is running, is so loud. So what we have in here is we have 2 cobblestone generators, tier 3. Tier 4 needs materials I don't have. Tier 5 is just emeralds. I don't know why it's like that. It just is. So these 2 are making cobblestone pretty fast and putting it in this chest. Then this cable is taking the cobblestone and putting it here. This is an automated user, which is spamming this cauldron with cobblestone, making lava. The lava is then going into this metal drum and storing it. So basically we have infinite lava. And then the lava is just getting pumped to the lava generators, making us power. And I had to use this thing to actually make it. You just need iron plates. So you put iron there, mix plates. And this thing looks sick. Now, onto what we're doing today, because that is a lot of stuff. So today, we're going to be working on automating our outside area. And in case you're wondering what I mean by that, yeah, we now have a giant dirt area. Now, this isn't done, of course. I still have to do over there and that top part. But I'm basically taking all the dirt that we have automated and turning it into this giant dirt platform where we're going to set up some nice stuff. Now, I forgot to mention, I also built this magnet. It required 1 ender pearl, and basically all it does is suck up items near us. Pretty easy to make and pretty nice. Now, we're going to need quite a few things to start today, including this tree fluid extractor. So, it seems we're going to need more stone, so that's not good. Alright, there we go. More stone. Perfect. 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 There we go. Tree fluid extractor. And then we're going to need another thing. We are going to need a block placer. So let's get a block placer here. That's one required plastic. We should be able to do this one. We are missing this. I really don't have too much string. Our cottonwood saplings aren't that efficient. But, you know, it works. So we got the block placer, we got that. Next we're going to need the latex processing unit. And this thing should be pretty easy to make. And there we go. And then I'm going to have to grab just a stack of oak logs. And we're actually going to be building this out here. So I'm going to build it up here. I think over here is a nice spot. And basically what we need is we need our block placer with oak. And then we're going to need the tree fluid extractor, which is slowly taking out latex from this log, and the log's going to break. So that's going to place logs, and this is going to get latex infinitely. I can hook this up to an auto oak tree, and we'll go from there. And then, of course, we're going to need the latex processing unit. This thing's really complicated, and I don't fully understand it. What I do know is we need to take some fluid pipes. We need some fluid pipes, and we'll be set. I also put around this stone slab thing, so it looks cool. So, do we have any fluid pipes? We have fluid ducts. Would these work? Or do I need the fluid cables? Does this want to work? It seems not, so I'll have to make some more of the annoying ones. Now, did I have... No, I did not. Okay. We're going to need some fluid cables. Fluid extraction cable. Okay, we don't have that. We need weighted pressure plate. For some reason, these cables want weird stuff. And then some droppers. I might as well make a few, but we only need one. So this is going to do is it's going to take out the latex and put it in there. Right? Yes, this is now getting latex. And then the latex processing unit. How exactly do we work this thing? So, we're providing power, water, and latex. Okay, so we need to put in water, and we need to put in power. The water is pretty easy, because I can set up another one of those auto systems. And then I just have to hook this up to our main power network. So, I did make another pump to see if I could pump lava, but that didn't work, so I had to set up that weird system. Then we're gonna actually we are gonna need our fluid ducts. And we're gonna need a water bucket, of course. So, we don't have that. What about a bucket? Now, when I went back, I actually managed to get Wither Skeleton Skulls last video. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I want to mention it again, because that's huge, apparently. So we're going to now... Okay, I actually need slabs. That, we're gonna have to place our pump just like that. We're gonna need our water. And while we're here, I can actually just dump in some spare water. That's fine. And then this fluid duct. Why does this have... Oh yeah. This would have lava in it. Okay, there we go. Now it's filling up with water. I didn't realize it stores fluid. So we're gonna need... There we go. Now it's gonna be filling up with water. How does this... Oh, it's stored power. Okay, that makes sense. So we're gonna need our hover now. And this thing's also gonna need power, so we can just mine it underneath it, do that. These two don't need power, but if they do, we should be fine. So that's all done, and then if we go over here, I connected up our base to a central power unit, so it should be fine. Like all our I'm missing 3. I'm missing 3. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. We need lead, stone. Fuck that. I have been needing to make so many of these. I've just ran out of whatever ore it was, but I don't have the ore auto going in there, so we probably should have it. We'll be fine. Okay, those guys are spawning over there. But now these both should have power, and this is now producing tiny, dry rubber. And I'm actually going to have to go grab a packager real fast. So, packager right there. Item duct. Then we're going to need the servo. Extracting that. And yeah, the dry rubber's going in there. And then, same shebang with this. We got to put in the power. And then that should start... Are these not getting power? Why are you not getting power? Oh, there we go. Ooh. Does it not work with... Do I need an auto crafter? So, over here. Place that. Throw in the rubber. And now it should be auto crafting dry rubber. Perfect. And then with the dry rubber, this is all a big system to make one simple thing. So we place down that, we can grab out our item ducts, grab out our reinforced servos, that should grab the dry rubber. I'm not very smart with exactly how that works. Okay, there we go. Wait. Where'd it go? Okay, now it's in there. Now it's in there. Perfect. And then that's going to make plastic. And then we should, from there, a black hole unit. This is what we want to make. Wow, I can turn a black hole unit to a black hole unit. That's revolutionary. So give me the 2 plastic we need. Oh, we need 3. Okay, so what I'm thinking we can do here is make this a lot bigger. Just like that. Alright, so I have 3 more of everything, and this is now making latex a lot faster. I don't know exactly how much latex I need. It seems to be... what, as soon as it hits around 80, it makes one, and then we need 9. So we are probably going to have to make more of these, but we actually now have enough stuff for our first black hole unit. We're going to need a few of these for today, so let's hopefully do this pretty fast. I want to get today done pretty easily. What am I missing for this? Some of these. Alright. 1 black hole unit. And this whole system is purely just for plastic. So it should be pretty easy. So set that on. And then set config. This should be its front. Yep. And then this is basically going to hold all the plastic in the world. It can hold, I believe, infinite of any item. So this is just basically going to be storing plastic for us. And I want to make this a lot bigger, but I don't have the string to make more block placers, which is the problem. So yeah, today, like I said, is a setup for next episode, but we're going to have to get as much stuff done as we can. So what I found out we can do is with cottonwood leaves, we can put them on a drying rack, and that will give us string. So basically this is like the only way I know to do it. Although, ooh, we could put cottonwood acorns in there too. That seems helpful. What was that last thing? We can put it in a crusher as well. Or a dehydrator. So I think really cottonwood anything. Let me grab all these then. And I'm gonna go make a bunch of string. And yeah, that thing's gonna be gigantic. Alright, so I would say this is much bigger. I've now added probably more than we need, but yeah, it won't hurt. Let me just put in the rest of that's what doesn't work, the frickin' thing. Okay. There we go. And then we're gonna need to, these all have latex, so as long as I deattach it quickly, these shouldn't fill with water, and we shouldn't have problems. Unless they just filled with water, in which case we now have a problem. Because that can clog the entire system. So yeah, those are filling this with latex faster than it can even make it. I might need to make some speed upgrades for this thing. Industrial foregoing. Speed upgrade. Mechanism. Is this? Okay, so it's 75. And then that's constantly making it as fast as possible. So I could probably make another latex processing unit and split it between, because we now have 19 plastic, and this is actually going pretty well. So this is our entire plastic assembly line set up. Pretty simple, pretty easy. And this, look how big our factory is getting. I'm so proud of it. Now, we are going to have to move on to the next thing, which is making some auto farms. So let's go get the stuff for that. Alright guys, so now that we have our plastic, we can move on to the next thing. I shouldn't have done that. I actually need to know what I'm crafting here. So we're going to need plant sowers. Ooh, we don't have flower pots. And plant gatherers. Now I'm thinking we only do 4 of these. Yeah, I think 4 should be enough, because I don't need too many crops right now. But we don't have flower pots. Okay, that's perfect. We only need 4 of these as well. Ooh, ender seeds. That actually might be pretty useful. I don't know what those do, though. Actually, if those grow ender pearls, that would be insanely helpful. Okay, so that might be something on our agenda. So, we have our machine, so I guess we can just do it over here. And we can actually also make a sprinkler. Place over water and near crops. Yeah, that's pretty easy. So, how does this work? How do I see the range on this thing? Our friend power hearts fully grown crops, cropped on trees, include pumpkins, melons, and netherwort. Each operation will include a bit of sludge that can be used in sludge refining to obtain some material. Having the tank now full will slow the machine. But what is the range of the plant gatherer? I guess I'll have to figure that out real fast. Okay, so this should be the range of it. It's 11 blocks out, and then, of course, we have the one in the center, which is going to be water. And I actually placed this here, because I completely forgot that this is where the plant sower has to go. So let me place that, and that's going to place the seeds. I just have to give it seeds, I guess. I don't know exactly how this thing works, but I'll figure it out. So the first crop we're actually going to want to do is just basic wheat, because that we are going to need regular seeds and we're going to need regular wheat. Now, believe it or not, this will actually be very good for us, because we're getting what we need, which is the seeds. I know, surprising. We need seeds. And then we're going to get the other thing which we need, what is better food, because I can make bread from the wheat. Alright guys, so turns out I actually had to put upgrades in these things for the range. So I made plus 10s and I put it in. But that range was so gigantic, it wouldn't work. I just want the small area. So I just made some nice plus 5 ones for the plant store and everything. So let me remove that working area, and let me remove that working area. I know these both cover it. And now I'm gonna have to hook up power to this from over here. So now these should be getting power, right? It's getting power. The seeds are going. Okay, it's placing the seeds. This has power. And my screen just went black, that's fine. Gathering trees, gathering plants, gathering anything. I guess it doesn't matter. So, you know what, let's get some bone meal. Or actually, we can make that a sprinkler. We can make that sprinkler first. Yeah, this thing. Bone blocks, iron bars, and yeah, water buckets. So that should be pretty easy to make. We need a water bucket. I never have water buckets for some reason. I guess I'll make 2 for now. Just like that, and then like that. And what do we get? A 6 sprinkler, bro. This is a very sick sprinkler. Thank you. So it has to go on top of water. Now, are these really all the seeds we have? No, let's should place one more. I guess I'll hoe that for you. But I do need the sprinkler right there. Is that working? Oh, yes it is. Alright, come on, do that again. Show me the growth. Alright, perfect. And this is going to gather everything. And this should put it into whatever I say it to. So, what we're going to do is we're going to put ignore there. And over here, even more plastic. That thing's actually making plastic pretty fast. I'm really surprised. We already have 33 and we got more in the system. How much plastic do we got in here? Look, we have a total of 47 plastic already. Meaning we can make a bunch more black hole units. We have no ice event. It's gonna hurt. Actually, you know what? Can we make those ender pearl seeds? Can we? For seeds to get sidetracked for the next half an hour with ender pearl seeds. Or not. And that has already done that, so what I guess we can do is we can make it so that the seeds go back into the system real fast. Because we need to get the seeds going back in here. So if I put no, if I put the other thing on it, I need the other thing. I don't really remember what the other thing was. It was the sorter. Okay, our jetpack's gonna need some more fuel soon. It was another version of the servo, right? Where is it? Ah, the filter. You have a stack of these? Alright. Night vision berries. Always fun. I took my jetpack off. I don't know why I took it off, but I did. Let's head down here. Hover mode. Right there. Whitelist. Let me go into there and grab the seeds. Did that already put the seeds in? You can't do that, sir. Okay, whatever. We're gonna have to grab another black hole unit, which I think it was what I was meant to do to set this up. I should really just finish setting this up. I'm getting sidetracked a lot right now. Let's just make it. Let's just make it. Black hole unit. I forgot. It needs these. See, that's the only problem. It needs ender pearls. It needs them. So I'm gonna have to find out a very creative way. Over a stack of plastic already. Let's go. That system is going so fast. And I believe I can make it go faster. We only need one right now. Because if I add another one, because this thing is like full on latex, right? Yeah, it's full on latex. It literally can't keep up. So I'm either going to have to make some speed upgrades or something else for it. Please pull the wheat. Okay, so you're getting the wheat and then the seeds. Let me just make sure that this is whitelist the seeds. Throw the seeds in there. And problem solved. This whole system is set up to automatically get us wheat and to replant the seeds. And if I ever need the seeds again, well, I can always grab them from the thing. So yeah, free wheat, that's going. So now I gotta set up the rest of them. So cool, look at all this stuff. Glitch. I was actually looking at this glitch stuff because we do need it for an achievement. Let's actually look at our advancement book. We never made a bacon tree, we never made a donut tree. We never made all the slabs, we never made that because that needs cactus and that's annoying. I have made the speed upgrades. Then there's the rest of this stuff. Craft a weirding gadget. I looked at those. It might be nice to make some of this stuff, some tinker stuff. What else do we got? Age of farming. That's where we are now. Sugarcane, like snad to grow sugarcane seeds. Okay. Hydrogel to take the place of water in the middle of your farm. I don't think I really want that. Craft any of the diagonal excuse me? Did you just say diagonal fences? What are we missing here? The Sky Orchard sapling. Donut, cookie, cobalt, bacon, Arctic. Yeah, that's gonna be a long time. Condensed milk, animal croppings. This little piggy. You tell me there's diagonal oak fence. I don't like that. But now I must use them. I guess I'm getting rid of the corners now. I need to put fences in here. I have got to see what this looks like. That actually looks pretty cool. Like, look at that. If we did that for all of them, I think that'd be pretty cool. Okay, I'm not completely against it, but looking at it, that's cursed, I would say. That is pretty much the definition of cursed Minecraft. I'm wondering who decided that. They literally made an achievement just so you would cringe. They made it just so you would cringe. I'm convinced. I'm convinced there's no possible way someone would actually want to you know what? These do have a purpose, so I guess I can't say that for certain. Can I really? I can attach more just that. Alrighty then. I guess that's something I am now gonna have to do. set up diagonal fences. This is gonna be something to witness, guys. This is cursed. But anyway, I think I'm going to end this episode off here. I did everything I wanted to do, honestly. We set up our latex unit. We now have 119 latex, and that's not even counting the stuff in there. We set up some auto farms, and I do have to set up the pumpkin farm, but I don't want to bore you guys with just a bunch of cuts and just showing this. There's really no point. All I do is I outline the area, I put in the two things, put in the water, and then that's it. Although, I guess for these two, I'm going to have to do it a bit differently, but that's fine. We do have our black pole units. We now have 40 beetroot and how much wheat? 71 wheat. So this is actually a pretty efficient system, I must say. This is really efficient, and I'm a fan of it. And right now, I'm probably going to have to set up the rest of this, because this is not planting where I want to plant. It seems that it's done most of the areas, so I'm actually going to have to put it in some new areas. There we go. So yeah, that's all going. I'm going to put in the rest of the diagonal fences and the last one, and then next time we will get into why exactly I needed these, why I wanted to make these farms. The latex I just wanted, because plastic is basically becoming necessary for most machines nowadays, with what stage we're at in the game. So that's something I really did need to make. These weren't exactly necessary. I mainly needed the seeds, but with the beetroot, I can make red dye, and I can trade it at the farmer's market. So that's always something that's going to be pretty interesting to check out, that farmer's market thing. And we're actually going to get into that next video, so... Actually, are we? No, I don't think we are. Because I think I want to start working on a different project. And then, See, now I got to debate. I have multiple things I know to do. I know what to do. I know how to do it. I just don't know which one to go for first. It's going to be pretty interesting seeing which one we're going to do. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be pretty insane what we're going to do. This whole system's looking great. We have our whole factory over here. Our machines, our power. I'm actually probably going to have to, for next episode, expand our power generation over here. Maybe double up on this system over here. Because we are just not... I don't know if we're going to have enough power for the rest of this. I mean, most of this stuff is going pretty well. We're getting all the resources we need. And I'm actually going to just chuck in... I think everything in our inventory here. I mean, we have the other plant gatherers and stuff to go into, but yeah, that's for another time. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button down below. Subscribe for more content. I am basically only making Skyfactory right now, but yeah, I got some other projects I plan on working on, so that's going to be pretty cool. I'm not just going to do Minecraft, and I'm loving this jetpack. I mean, look at this in third person, the particles. Oh, it's just so nice. It's so nice. Whee! So anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.